screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just have to do a live stream right now because I just watched the latest episode of Marvel Runaways and it was awesome. Now, I haven't been doing recaps of Runaways for a reason. Okay, first of all, the first 3 episodes of this show were boring, boring and slow as hell. So it took me a while to actually get into the show itself, because the show was taking its sweet time to, test to set the whole thing up. The characters and their backstories and the dramas, and there were times when there were some episode where the soap opera was a lot heavier than what I wanted to get. I wanted more of the superpowers and the conflicts. Um, but of course, they had to make it into some kind of Riverdale or teen shows or the OC, but with superpower. That's basically what they as in they I mean Marvel Television and Hulu were going for, and the writers. So it's the OC and Riverdale, but with superpower. That's what they were going for. But anyways, for those of you who have followed the show Runaways, real quick, very very real quick. Um, so these teenagers found out that their parents are have been doing some shady stuff. Okay, and by shady I mean they're in some kind of a cult named Pride, and they actually sacrifice teenagers. You know, many of them are runaways, and we later on found out it was because to the sacrificial ritual thing. It was for a way to revive this guy named Jonah, played by excuse me, played by the actor who was in one of my old TV shows, old favorite TV shows, Nip Tuck, and he was also in Charmed. His name is hmm, can't the name escapes me. Okay, Julian McMahon. He also played Doctor Doom in the old crappy version of Fantastic Four movies. So a lot has happened the past 8 episodes, mostly about the teenagers trying to get together and wrap their heads around the fact that their parents are not good people. But it's not as simple as you may think, because there were episodes when the parents actually did some good, uh, and any anytime that the teenagers trying to plot against their parents, something happened or their parents did something that was decent, and then so the teenagers kind of like, you know what, they're still my dad, or they're still, I mean, he's still my dad or she's still my mom. I don't know if I want to go through with this plan. So it's been sort of, internal struggle like that, until episode 9. Oh my god, episode 9 that went on air today, titled Doomsday. So, in a nutshell, by the way, this video contains spoilers. So, the Pride, finally, we, the audience, get to see what the Pride ultimately is working on, and it's this construction site, and they're drilling something deep into the to the heart of the earth. And so Molly's uh, dead parents, before they died, and then we saw flashback. Turns out they were killed by Tina and the Pride, because Molly's parents figured out that drilling that construction site project could cause seismic problems in the city, and that he also, well, they said this in a video, in a VHS video to Molly. So Molly and his friends, his runaway friends, get to see this tape. They also said that they found some sort of mineral or mysterious rocks or whatnot. So basically, there's their caution against drilling. All right, They're basically saying this is a bad idea. It's gonna, I don't know, plunge California into the ocean. I forgot the details. So it escalated in this episode, Doomsday. It wasn't slow anymore. It picks up really, really fast now, and that's why I'm so excited to talk about it. Um, in this episode as well, we finally see some of the teenagers hooking up because throughout the previous episodes we kind of get the hint like who's liking who likes who has a crush on who. Um, in this episode, Doomsday, some of them actually hooked up. At least at least they express their feelings toward the opposite person, and it's interesting how it pans out. It's gonna complicate the relationship even more now going forward. But the final scene of the Doomsday episode that was so intense. So the teenagers, the runaways, made it through inside the construction site, and they did all they could to jam up the operation. Right, Chase messed up the computer, and Molly, you know, using her supernatural strength, she pushes a truck down into the hole, and it was just an awesome sight. And then, bam, the parents showed up at the end. Bam! And they face off with the teenagers, with the runaways, with their own kids. And the gloves are off, man. The gloves are off. Even Carolina exposes her, superpowers, and it was just one hell of a sight. Ah, I can't believe it ends right there. I'm like, dude, if only this is a bingeable show. I would love to see what happens next. But no, they release one episode every week, so you have to be patient till next Tuesday. But oh man, I'm so stoked. Okay. When it comes to Marvel television, we know that Inhumans disappointed us. It let us down miserably, epically. It was terrible. Um, on the Defender side, it's a hit and miss. Sometimes you could get the good one with Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Iron Fist isn't so hot. Luke Cage is just okay. The Punisher was badass. So it's nice to have something solid like Runaways. And I know it took me some time to finally get to say that because like I said, the first 3 episodes were boring, but man, the gears were turning, and we see how it all comes together, and now we see the parents face off against their own kids. I hope it, for next week's episode, I hope it culminates in some epic fight scene. If not, I'm guessing Julian McMahon's character Jonah will interfere. I don't think we're gonna see parents and kids beating each other up. Unfortunately, I would love to see that, but I think Jonah is gonna be. It's like I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's the big bad villain in this show. I think he's gonna interfere and 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 causes some setback on the part of the runaways, the teenagers. By the way, the actors that play the teenagers are so good, man. They're so perfect in their roles. And some of the actors who plays the parents as well, especially Brittany Ishibashi who plays Tina. Man, she is amazing. She looks amazing. Um, but yeah, definitely the Runaways. These are great actors. Hopefully they'll stick around, man. I think some of them are even like I think this may have been their debut. Like I haven't seen them in other shows before or prior to to Runaways. So I think I'm not. Let me see here. I'm looking at the list here. Yeah, I don't think I've seen actress Lyrica Okano, even though she was in some or a few movies. She plays Nico. Talented young girl. Talented. Oh my god. So I am a new fan of Marvel Runaways. I think the writing is fantastic. The balance between the OC and the Riverdale soap opera and the superpower, good versus evil conflict, I think it's pretty balanced. All right. There were times when I thought it wasn't, but now it's getting pretty balanced, pretty, and it was, and it's written where it makes sense. You know, it's not just some teen angst. It's not just some teen crush, but it actually makes sense. And like I said earlier, the shades between, like the parents are not all around evil. There are there are good shades about them, and that's a good thing. I think that's how you draw your audiences or off you draw the fans in, because you don't want one dimensional characters. You want complex characters, and I think that's what the writers are giving us with Runaways for both the parents and the teens. Oh my god, I can't wait. For next week episode. That's it. That's my rant for Doomsday episode. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you are a fan of the show as well, and share this video with all your friends on the YouTubers. Subscribe to my channel, and if you can support me, please do so on Patreon. That is at patreon.com/ramascreen. I will be going to LA this evening to screen Insidious: The Last Key, and tomorrow I'll post my video review of the film. So stick around, don't go anywhere. Thanks for tuning in. Let's rock this.